Fishy, fishy, fishy!
What's going on, fishy friends? Alright, let's do a driftwood unboxing. Got another package from Tom Barr. That's the same guy I got that last box of driftwood from. This time I got a couple of smaller pieces, or at least I asked for a couple of smaller pieces. Smaller box, so theoretically. So let's take a look, see what we got. Alright, so a couple of little twiggy pieces. Whoops, probably just ruined that. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with this box, honestly. I was hoping for some more branch-like stuff, more so than some of this bigger stuff. Some of this is kind of cool too, but not exactly what I was hoping for. A whole lot in here though, so I might be able to make something work. A couple of pieces still have some vegetation on them from, I don't know if that's from the wild or from somebody else's fish tank. But there's my new box of driftwood, so hopefully I'll be able to put a couple of good pieces to use. Maybe I'll try to sell off some of what I don't use. I still have some other pieces that are back there somewhere. Sometimes I rotate these things around a little bit. I end up starting with a lot more than I actually use in the end, which I think is pretty common for a lot of people. You sort of need a good assortment to work with to be able to create something out of it sometimes. So I'll keep playing around with this one day and hopefully get it into a tank. Maybe some of these smaller ones, I don't know, we'll figure out something. It'll definitely go to use. Alright guys, that's it for now. Alright guys, so here we are again a little while later. I'm glad I hadn't gone and posted this video immediately. As I had done on the unboxing, I wasn't too thrilled with the driftwood I got from Tom Barr. So I had contacted him and let him know I wasn't too thrilled, and he was nice enough to solve the issue. He ended up sending me a supplemental box. So let's take a peek at this and see what we got in here. Alright, now I had very specifically told Tom that what I had asked for the first time was some twiggy, branchy, manzanita type stuff. And that last box that I had opened from him was really chunky logs. And I told him that I wanted that branchy stuff, and it looks like I got exactly what I was hoping for this time. The problem with this stuff is it's so fragile and fine and easy to break. But yeah, this is more of the stuff that I was hoping to get. I'm happy with the way this looks already, and if I can combine some of these pieces that I got here in this box with some of the larger ones he gave me the other day, I might be able to put something together nice. Also, real glad I didn't impulsively buy something at the local fish store. I was just at the store and they had a couple of really nice pieces of spiderwood. I'm not sure exactly where spiderwood comes from, but it is very unique, very identifiable. It's a much lighter color. Very intricate and interwoven pieces that look like rooted trees. And there was one really nice piece at the fish store where it just was. And thankfully I didn't splurge and buy it, because I think actually I can do something nicer with these pieces here from Tom than that piece over in the store. Oh, I keep breaking pieces. So this is definitely the stuff I was looking for. Twiggy, branchy, stuff much more suited for some of my smaller tanks. I can picture doing some kind of small moss tree on something like this, perhaps. I gotta play with these things more and wait for inspiration to strike when I'm using them. And as I've said in the past, I tend to do better with driftwood when I have a much larger pile to select from. I have a lot of trouble figuring out what to use and how to use it, and having a big assortment to choose from really makes things easier. And typically buying this stuff at the local fish store is a little cost prohibitive to buy a bunch if you're not going to use it. So that's why I'm glad I was able to get a good deal from Tom Barr. If anybody doesn't know him, he runs a Planet Tank site called The Barr Report. That's Barr with 2 R's. And that's how I contacted him to get a hold of this stuff. That is his own forum. And he has been a big contributor to the Planet Tank hobby for quite a while. So you can go check him out. And try to contact him if you're looking for any driftwood that kind of looks like this stuff. A lot of the other driftwood in my fish room has also come from him in the past. And that's that, guys. Let's see if I can come in and give you a closer view of some of these things. Alright, so hopefully I'll be able to put these to use in a tank sooner or later, and we can see them in action. Alright, that's it for now, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, let me know what you guys think. Follow Rich's Fishes on Instagram, and I'll talk to you soon.